we're talking about guitar solos. We're talking about the greatest guitar solos.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who we are and you're wondering why the hell you should listen to some strangers that you've never met talk about guitar solos. So we are a band in New York City. We've been playing for several years now together.
Yeah.
And before that, we were playing separately for a while.
We were.
So between us, we have a lot of years of musical experience. And we like to act like we know something about music. Although, does anybody really know anything?
All the time. We are on the Mount Rushmore of music
Ourselves.
podcasters.
Oh, right.
And music knowledge. You should check us out. Check the Webster's Dictionary, and then you will find us both there on the Mount Rushmore, under Mount Rushmore. Total lies. We're just fans of music,
Really?
just like you are. I know you thought it was the truth.
I guess we should start by saying, like, what makes, to us, like, what makes a guitar solo a good guitar solo?
Yeah, first of all, they have to be playing a guitar. I think that's part of it.
Well, I mean, let's not get carried away. So it has to be 6 strings, at least 6 or 12, but I don't think I have any 12-string solos.
No. Some of them may be double-necked. Some of them may be single-necked, right?
Yes.
Could be a mandolin. Could be a slide guitar. Could be a ukulele.
Ooh.
I've got some ukuleles on my list.
Oh,
some ukulele solos.
Yeah, well, that's a different podcast. Top ukulele solos of all time. We'll check back with us in a few months for that. But I feel like, so when you're talking about like great guitar solos, it's not necessarily just technically what is the most impressive.
Yeah.
Because just because you could do something really cool on a guitar doesn't necessarily mean it fits for the song.
True.
Doesn't necessarily mean that it fits the vibe. I think to be a great guitar solo, it's just about being perfect for the song.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm going to base my assumptions on. Not assumption. That's what I'm going to base my choices on.
Yeah, and some of my guitar solos, they don't have like a huge amount of shredding. Some of them are really, really tiny or short. It's just a couple of chords that just really speak to the heart or to the soul. You know, sometimes these songs, when they go instrumental on you, they kind of like hit you in the gut. Yeah. And a lot of my list compilers, list members.
Compiled lists?
Yeah. I don't know how to say the adjective for a compiled list, but a lot of my list members are gut hitters.
I like that. Yeah. So, and also, obviously, music is subjective, so we can't say for sure what all the greatest guitar solos are.
You will love mine!
You're going to love everything that we say. But actually, though, like, you know, this is like we were saying, this had a lot to do with, like, what's meaningful to us.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's going to be different for everybody. So I would love for you guys to comment, some of your favorite guitar solos, especially ones that we miss, because we're going to miss great ones.
Yeah.
We're doing this mostly off the cuff. I mean, we have a few notes, but there's going to be stuff that we miss. We might even have to do a part 2 at some point. You know, who knows?
Yeah. And definitely pick, if you're going to put on a list, you're most likely going to pick something from, the greatest guitar solos of all time, and that's cool. But see if you can pick a number 2 or, something that's just as great that is not on the biggest list.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you pick Hotel California, you know what I'm saying, and pick something else that the Eagles have. I've
did. I've never heard of that song. And I definitely never saw it live at Madison Square Garden with you sitting next to me. Yeah. Shout out to the Eagles. Okay, what's your first pick?
My first pick is A Million Miles Away by Rory Gallagher.